Just stay with us, buddy. Okay, keep breathing. You're doing good. I don't know if he was thrown. I don't know anything about him. That's the one that hit him as far as I know.
This patient needs to be in a trauma center in order for him to survive.
We walk in, I can see an elderly female laying on the ground. She is very sick. She's gray, she's diaphoretic, so she's soaked in sweat, and she's very scared.
Can you tell him your name?
She looks confused. She looks dazed.
So what happened?
Okay. She wasn't feeling very well at supper time.
Okay.
So she didn't finish her supper.
Okay.
And then go into the washroom, and she was in the washroom trying to throw up. She couldn't throw up, so she come back and at the door. She like fainted. Like she was holding the door rim. And,
Do you remember what day it is today? What day is it today?
I don't know.
Do you know what month we're in?
No.
What city do we live in?
Does he have a history of dementia? Yeah. Okay, so generally Tom said she's quite confused. Okay. The patient's dementia complicates things because although she's having pain, she can't articulate her symptoms or how long she's had them.
Can you do me a favor? Squeeze my hands. Okay, good.
How is she on a day-to-day basis, sir? Is she normally confused? Will she converse?
Is your breathing easy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, are you dizzy?
No.
she had no sense of time, date.
Okay.
So your tummy's the worst?
Looks like an inferior STEMI. The ECG shows the patient has a blockage in her heart. She's having a heart attack.
We're gonna lift you and carry you outside to our bed, okay?
Okay. We're gonna put this other one way up here.
I feel bad for our patient. She's confused and not understanding why she would need to go to the hospital.
Hello? Hi, my name is Alicia. I'm a paramedic.
Okay.
I'm here with your mom.
Right. Well, what's the matter? Like, what happened?
Okay, there.
She is possibly having a heart attack.
What?
1, 2, 3.
I need to ask you a couple questions.
Let's get you covered up. You must be very cold.
In the event that her heart does stop, does she want CPR done?
Yes.
If she stopped breathing, would she want to be intubated?
Just do whatever it takes.
Okay. The patient's daughter has asked for a full code, which means we'll do everything we possibly can to revive the patient. Okay, so we are a full code, everything.
Okay.
3 AVF?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do another one quickly now.
Do you want anything?
No, we just need to go.
We want to leave the scene as quick as possible. Any other treatment can be done on the way.
How many times have you thrown up today?
None.
None. Okay, do you remember fainting?
No.
No. She's having a lot of trouble processing what's going on. You have to throw up. The patient's nauseous, and that's a symptom of a heart attack. Sheila, can we speed up, please? We need to get this patient to the cath lab to see cardiology. We gotta go hot.
We roll up on scene to see this tiny car crumpled up next to this massive piece of road construction equipment. It had to be at least 10 tons.
Driver's pinned.
Okay.
Pelvis is hurting.
Okay.
Joanna here, everything hurts.
Okay.
The legs hurt.
Okay.
I don't think she's wearing her seatbelt. I think she's on the front seat.
Okay.
And then we got a guy laying down on the side here too.
I walk around the car to find our male patient laying on the ground, and I'm worried about how he got there. How did you get out of the car?
Just pushed the door open and got out.
Okay, is anything hurting right now?
My stomach.
Can I sneak in here? Yeah. What's your name, ma'am? What's your name? Jamie. How fast were you going when you hit this? 50 or 40?
I'm assessing the driver, and her seat has been pushed so far forward that she's actually lying over top of the steering wheel.
You weren't going that fast. Okay.
Okay, you got some abrasions on your hip bones here. He's complaining of abdominal pain. Does your hips hurt? I can't see what's going on internally, but he could very well be bleeding from a vital organ.
I'm just gonna feel up your neck, okay? Any pain here? No. Any pain down here?
Yeah, it's getting over my toes. It's really bad.
Let's see if we can get you out of here and over to the ambulance.
When a vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour, everything in the vehicle is traveling at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour.
We need to get this jacket off you.
Everything comes to a full and complete stop, including stuff that's in your body.
Okay, we're good. On your call.
So when your skull comes to a stop, your brain actually hits off the front of your skull and then back off the back of your skull. We call that a coup contra coup. It can be very dangerous.
So she was the driver. They were going about 50 kilometers an hour.
I'm just glad that the people were wearing their seatbelts and didn't get thrown from the vehicle.
Okay.
If you're not wearing your seatbelt, you turn into a flying object inside that car.
We're going to St. Paul's.
And you can hurt other passengers as well as yourself.
As I approach the scene, I find a female who's sprawled across the two seats.
Hey! Hey!
Her feet are in the driver's seat, and her head is over on the passenger side.
Go on that side. Just watch the airbags.
When a car is in an accident, the airbags sometimes have a delay up to a minute. My dear, if the airbag shoots off, it comes out at about 60 kilometers an hour.
I want you to just hold nice and still, okay? Okay, Brett, can you reach her hips and I'll pull up on her shoulders?
With the patient's position, we have to assume that she has a spinal injury. We don't want to do anything that could make it worse.
I want you to just hold nice and still, okay? Oh, try not to move, try not to move. What happened? What happened, my dear? What happened?
Attempt.
Attempt what?
What would be so wrong with this 25-year-old's life that she would try and kill herself?
Okay, do you have any pain anywhere?
My neck and my back.
Your neck and back hurt? Okay, we're gonna get a collar for you right away.
We need to hold her neck and keep her neck in line.
Okay, hold your head still.
And in order to do that, it has to be a team effort to extricate her from the car.
Okay, we're gonna slide you out of the car, okay?
On your count button.
Okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you got hips.
Hold still.
I got
Hold
C-spine.
still.
I got C-spine. Okay. Ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Slide. You. Let's rotate her. On my count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's put her legs flat.
Our first step is to get her to the hospital to make sure that she's not physically injured. Once that component's taken care of, we can get her mental health issues dealt with.
Relax, relax. Breathe slowly. Okay.
This person tonight is attempted to commit
Relax.
by crashing into the guardrail and an attempt to hurt herself.
Pupils are equal. Open your, move your jaw.
So we're not only dealing with their physical well-being,
Your mouth hurt?
we're dealing with their mental well-being.
So tell me how you crashed. I did it. You did it? You drove into the cement railing?
It's really unfortunate that this had to come to this.
Lucky you didn't get really hurt.
No, that was the plan. Don't you understand that?
She's struggling with mental wellness, and she's struggling with alcohol.
We're gonna take you to the hospital. Got to get you looked at on the inside, okay? Make sure nothing's broken.
She doesn't appear to have suffered a really serious physical injury, but we're going to need to deal with her mental well-being.
The 20-year-old female patient, she was found hanging. She has been cut down, not conscious, breathing is confirmed.
Oh God, this sucks.
Don't think about it until you get there.
No. I just, honestly, this is just how my cousin killed herself, like, not even long ago, so.
Are you gonna be okay?
It just sucks.
Do you need someone else to come?
No, it's okay.
As soon as I see Josh's emotion, and as soon as he tells me his experience, I'm concerned that this call could potentially haunt him.
Do you want them to send another unit? Josh, just, it's okay.
I've had losses in my own life, and I can relate to how Josh is feeling.
1967, I'm gonna need another unit here. My partner is out for this one. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, it's okay.
Right away, some thoughts and some feelings kind of started rushing to me, and as soon as I started getting closer to the scene, I just couldn't really control my emotions.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Rob will be there. It's okay. I can handle this until we get Rob here. Fire's here, they can help me as much as they can. Just don't come in. Don't mess yourself up. Okay? Just stay in here. It's okay. I'll be fine. I promise. If I need you, I'll call you, okay? Just stay.
This was an unusual call for me in the sense that it was just so close to the events that happened.
No. Just stay. It's okay.
I'm not concerned about him not being able to perform his job. I'm more concerned he's gonna try and come in and he's gonna try and help me and he's gonna wanna help the patient. but in the end, it's not gonna help him.
Are you awake, honey? What's your name?
It's hard to try to keep everything in all the time. You know, you do your best to try to desensitize yourself, keep everything inside without showing that emotion. There's no real way to prep yourself for somebody who's trying to take their own life. I find some things just have a certain trigger.
Did you lose consciousness when this happened?
I couldn't unconnect myself to what was going on in my life, and that's never happened to me before. When I see her walking out of the house on her own, I am happy that, you know, the outcome wasn't how I anticipated it to be.
In May, my cousin who's 17, she hung herself kind of in a similar fashion, and I never had anything like that ever happen in our family, and it was kind of one of those things I just was not expecting.
Those are definitely tough calls. I think everybody's been touched by something like that. So when you have something that hits you with the same age demographic, it's really hard to deal with.
I thought it was gonna be okay.
Josh is young, and Josh is having to learn to deal with kind of the pitfalls and perils of the job. And this one hit him a little bit close to home. Josh and I have a pretty close connection over what it was, because his cousin that took her own life, I was the one that had to work that cardiac arrest and call her.
It hit too close to home.
Need some time to pull yourself back together?
No, it should be okay. Thank you. Just telling Kim, like, that's never happened to me ever.
Never lose that human touch, but at the same time, that's why you're going to be good at what you do, because you care. If you didn't care,
yeah,
it wouldn't hit you.
I've been there.
Let's get out of here.
1967 at base, we are clear, and I'm assuming 16 back to 52. There's a vehicle that's rolled over the side of the ditch.
That semi-truck, he was running across the highway and the guy got hit. So
where is he?
He's in the ditch somewhere, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
There aren't words to describe how you feel in that moment.
Tell Tom right now.
But every second feels like an hour until you find that person.
Apparently he got hit highway speed by a semi. He's in the ditch over here. We're gonna need the spotlight.
We wanted to get every single person searching for this patient.
Stop! We need you guys looking for the patient with your spotlights in the ditch because he was hit highway speeds by a semi on foot. Oh, I can see something right there. I'm taking the ditch.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, go straight, go straight. We got pulse. Yeah. Get on the stretcher.
Get on the radio, tell him we're C-Task 1. He's agonal rest. We need to get him on the stretcher now. He's gonna code.
Bird trauma alert to you, CTAS 1.
He's barely breathing, so move fast.
We gotta go now. This patient needs to be in a trauma center in order for him to survive.
Both of his legs are broken. We need to extremity lift him, life before limb. We gotta move.
He's gonna die a lot faster from his heart stopping than his bones being broken, so my primary focus is his heart.
Okay, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1.
Just stay with us, buddy, okay? Keep breathing, you're doing good. I don't know if he was thrown, I don't know anything about him. That's the one that hit him as far as I know. And then as soon as we get in here, just go, and I need a firefighter.
2 firefighters.
When a person gets hit by such a big vehicle, you're gonna sustain multiple fractures, your internal organs are gonna be damaged, His fate's almost sealed when the accident happened. There's not a good prognosis.
We tried numerous and various attempts to resuscitate him, but his injuries were irreparable.
I don't think there was much we could have done for this patient, but you always want to do more.
It's a real tragedy. We learned that he was just visiting the province, barely over 20 years old, so he's barely an adult, and now his family has to go their whole lives knowing what it's like to live without him.